I know my mom's probably crying right now, but I would like to thank her and my father for being my biggest supporters. I love you guys both so, so much, and I would not have been able to do this without you. Thank you.
So I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my son who's motivated me this whole way through college.
I'd like to thank Kathy, Kristen, and Antoine at the Performing Arts Office. Really got me involved at Suffolk. I love them like my own family. I'd like to thank Professor Chisholm from the economics department. Really helped me see what I wanted to do in life and what I wanted to choose for a major with PPE. And finally, and most importantly, my family. They've really gotten me through these past 4 years and been so supportive of everything I've done, from being involved with theater to going to Madrid. They've just been amazing. Mom, Dad, Nick, Nanina, thank you.
Hi, Mom, Emily, Callie, Auntie, Nana, Grandpa, who's ever here. Thank you so much for standing by me these past 4 years and helping me make it through. I'm so excited to see what's next. Thank you, guys. Love you.
I want to say thank you to my whole entire family. I have a bunch of people here: my mom, my dad, my older brother Jake, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, all my friends at Suffolk. I want to thank my improv team at Suffolk, Seriously Bent, all my professors that I've had here, the deans, all the deans I've worked with, all the people that have helped me with all my weird random projects at Suffolk in my time here and let me be ridiculous while I've been here. Thank you.
I'd like to thank all of my friends that I've made here in the Suffolk community, along with my family members, my mom, my dad, for just being so supportive in this amazing experience and always pushing me to try new things and take advantage of every opportunity that comes to me.
I first want to thank one of my previous supervisors for encouraging me to apply to the higher education program here at Suffolk. I'd also like to thank the professors in the program, mainly Professor McMickens and Professor Siegel, for always having such engaging conversations in class and being great scholars and great people. Also want to thank my classmates for making class interesting and actually participating as well. And I also want to thank my mother for always being so supportive, even though she might not always understand what it is that I'm doing. And then lastly, I would like to thank my partner for also being supportive of me.
I would like to thank every professor in the Applied Legal Studies program. You really showed me what it takes to really be in the legal field. And I would love to thank the advisor, David Gallant, for introducing me to my love of the Beatles, as well as having a wonderful freshman year experience and meeting everyone.
First, I'd just like to thank my mom and my grandmother. Thank you for being there all those long hours and hearing me vent.
I would also like to thank my friends from the 4th floor of 10 West. You guys made my semester, you made my university years. It's incredible.
I would like to thank ODS, which is now the Center for Student Diversity and Inclusion. Thank you, Bridget, for just being my rock and always there.
I would also like to thank my grandparents for helping me go abroad to London, everyone that I met in my study abroad experience.
I'd like to thank the Upward Bound staff and Marty.
I would also like to thank my siblings for putting up with me while I was commuting from home for 2 years.
I would also just like to thank my friends and just everyone that I've crossed paths while I was here at Suffolk.
I would also like to thank my German professor for helping me learn more German and just introducing me to a wonderful culture and leading me on the path to learn a new language.
I want to thank my mom and my dad for making me such a curious person.
I especially want to thank my mom, who's watching this right now in commencement, probably both at SPS and CIS, and I'll see you soon.
I want to thank Doctors Walter Johnson, Paul Perov for being such great mentors and advisors. I want to thank a bunch of the other students, Mario Rojas, Jack Thomas, Alan Alfidel, Telvin Benjamin, for being part of such a great team. And most of all, I want to thank my wife, Ceci Gomez, for being such a great, supportive person who's also a Suffolk student. I can't wait to see what comes next.
So I want to say thank you to the Suffolk staff and my classmates. They were very supportive through my past 4 years here at Suffolk. And I want to thank my family for pushing me through. They gave me so much motivation, pride, and positivity. And I really want to thank my 4-year-old son, Noah. He has come to classes with me, he has done homework with me, meetings, events, and he's the best student Suffolk has ever had, so thank you.
So first of all, I'd like to thank the entire Department of Orientation and New Student Programs for allowing me to be an orientation leader and an orientation team leader for 2 years, specifically Lauren Whalen, for really guiding me in my leadership skills and abilities. And additionally, I'd like to thank the entire Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry for really helping me flourish in my major. Some people in particular I want to thank, Dr. Denise Wicht, who has been there since day one as my advisor. She's been there for when I had a sort of a crisis my freshman year, almost switched my major to theater, switched it back to chemistry. Additionally, I'd like to thank my research advisor, Dr. Kelsey Stoker, for teaching me all there is to know about computational chemistry and physical chemistry and really guiding me along the entire way.
I'd like to thank Jadeem, Aisha, my mom and dad for everything they've done, but most of all God for every path that he has guided me through, because without him, who knows where I'd be.
So congratulations to the class of 2018 for Suffolk University. I'd like to take this time to thank myself for making it through Suffolk University, but more importantly, my parents and sisters and all of my family and friends who supported me throughout these last 4 years. It's been a tremendous journey. I'd be remiss if I did not thank my professors and the faculty of Suffolk University, especially Rachel Cobb, who got me through my college experience, and of course Amber Fitzgerald, one of my favorite bosses that I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and congratulations.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shada Mas, and here I would like to thank a lot of people who supported me during this journey, starting with my parents, Ayman and Ihsan, my siblings, my grandmother, Amna Yasin Abdul Majid, أحبك, I love you so much. And also I would like to thank my biology department who gave me the best experience as a college student. And I will always be grateful to my king who gave me the opportunity to come here to US and have my education. And finally, thank you God to make everything possible for me. And أنا هنا حابة أشكر كل أهلي وناسي وأحبابي اللي وقفوا معايا وساعدوني ولو بدعوة حلوة. شكرا لكم وأنا أحبكم.
I'd like to say thank you to my mom and dad. Thank you for being my biggest supporters, even when we had our ups and downs. Thank you for helping me succeed in Suffolk. And a huge thank you to SLI, especially Dave Daniels, for being my biggest supporter here at Suffolk, staying late nights at Suffolk and helping me survive these past 4 years. Thank you so much. I'm going to miss you all.
Hola familia, solo quería decir gracias a mi papá, a mi mamá y a mis abuelos por darme esta oportunidad tan hermosa de venir a estudiar a Estados Unidos. Yo sé que fue un esfuerzo para ustedes, pero la verdad valió la pena y muchísimas gracias por todo. Saris, mi mejor amiga, quiero decirte que estoy muy agradecida de haberte conocido en estos 4 años de universidad. Barry, I'm really happy for you to be by my side by this amazing moment. I love you. Los amo. Gracias.
When I was applying to colleges as a senior in high school, I knew that I wanted to study political science, and I knew that I had big goals and dreams that I wanted to achieve. And Suffolk just happened to fall into my lap. I wasn't really looking for a school in the city like this, but I am so happy that I ended up here. So I guess thanks to my dad for pushing me to come here. And there's so many experiences that I've had at Suffolk that I would not have had anywhere else. The people I've met here have been absolutely incredible. So my best friends, Lily, Danny, and Alicia, they've supported me since day one, and I am so excited to watch you guys all graduate next year. I guess I really want to thank the women who have supported me at Suffolk. So Dean Lindsay has supported me like no one else. She's always been there to check up on me and make sure I'm doing okay academically and in my personal life. All of my advisors, for the most part at Suffolk, have been women. So Danielle Remigio and Amber Nato, they've been so supportive of me and have really pushed me to move beyond what I think I can achieve and to achieve more. And then I just really want to thank my family. They have been my rock. They've really, I think, held me down, but also pushed me to do my best, always with a sense of humor. And then the last person I want to thank is Mr. Abel, my high school history teacher, who gave me one piece of advice in college. He said, just get straight A's, so that's what I did. So thank you, Mr. Abel.
I would first like to thank my family. My parents have always been extremely supportive of me, but also the staff in both the Performing Arts Office and the theater department for really letting me express myself and continue to grow and inspire through art.
We just want to say thank you to all the people out there, the fans who have been so supportive for our music and everything else. Just playing. So we want to say a shout out to some of the greatest professors ever, Professor Bellinger, Sared,
Professor Avril Clark.
Professor Clark.
Teaching us all those research methods.
Yes. Making us work for the grades that we had to get.
We had to work.
A little too much work. And it's been a journey. I was able to do this with my best friend the whole 5 years that we're here. Yes, we are super seniors, not regular seniors. We're special. Yeah, anything else?
We got to thank my family.
Yes.
My grandmothers, my mom, my dad, my sister, everyone who helped me get here. All the times that I didn't eat. My best friend and my mom and my sister always making sure I ate.
Sleep deprivation.
Oh,
yeah.
I would say the last 5 years I probably only gotten 2 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah.
You know, hence the bags. But yeah, that's all right.
And special shout out to our crew, Mookie, Cookie, Storm, and the other best friend, Sapia, who's not here. It's supposed to be a third space, but you see there's only space for 2.
The real best friend. Sorry. Can we edit that? No, don't edit that. No, don't edit that.
But we loved being here at Suffolk, and it was a great experience, and we're so happy to be graduating now and going into our futures. Looking forward to becoming a doctor. We're probably the most funniest doctors ever because we joke about everything. But we made sure we had a good balance of knowledge and education and a little bit of wittiness and spontaneity.
Yeah, spontaneity. I don't know.
Spontaneity.
Is that? I don't know. But we're smart. And we got the degrees to prove it. So
yes. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Suffolk.
Quiero empezar a decirle gracias a mis 2 padres, a mi mamá y a mi papá, a mis hermanos y a mis tíos que están hoy aquí. Este es un día muy grande y especial para mí porque soy la primera en nuestra familia en graduarme de la universidad y estoy muy, muy contenta que pueden estar aquí hoy y verme cumplir algo muy grande que he estado esperando toda mi vida.
I would like to thank my parents for everything that they've done for me throughout my 5 years at Suffolk. They've always been so supportive. And I'd also love to thank my professors, Audrey Goldstein, Randall Thurston, and Elizabeth Robinson. They've really made me who I am today, and I couldn't have done it without them. Also, a huge thank you to my coach, Ed Leiden, and the entire athletic department. It's been an absolute blast to have my time at Suffolk.
A mis padres, a mi familia, a mis amigos, muchas gracias por todo. To all my friends and professors and everybody who guided me until today, thank you very much. I will miss you, and I couldn't have done this without all your help and support. Thank you.
So I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me over the last 4 years, and probably a special thank you to Professor Rachel Cobb, because I feel like she's opened so many doors and given me so many opportunities over the past 4 years at Suffolk as my professor.
I just want to say thank you to my family and friends for pushing me throughout these 4 years. Obrigado, minha avó, que está aqui de Portugal. Kathy, Kristen, Antoine, and the PAO, my RamCam family, and of course, Monica and Mickey Lee. Thank you so much.
I'd like to start off by thanking my mom and my dad. You guys have done so much for me over the last 5 years now. I don't think I would have made it to this point in my life. I also don't think I would have made it through college without you guys. I want to thank my girlfriend, Shay. You've been everything I've needed you to be the past 3 years, or 2.5, I guess. So I really want to thank you for that, and I love you. And I also want to thank my friends back home, Brian, Solomon, Alex, and Andrew. I don't think I'd be here today without you guys. You guys, I owe you my life, really, because you guys have gotten me through so much, in not just college, but also in high school. And I also want to thank my friends from Boston, from Suffolk. You guys have made my college experience so much more than what I expected it to be. I would never have met my girlfriend without you guys, so I really want to thank you for that. And there's too many for you to list off, so I'm not going to go into like complete detail with that, but I want to thank all of you, and you know who you are.
I want to start off by saying thank you to my mother and father who have been so supportive in all that I do. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I also want to say thank you to my friends who have always, those times where I have felt so stressed, you have been there to alleviate all of that. So I want to thank you for that as well, and always being there to hear me out when things are rough. I also want to thank my little brother, that I do everything for you, and I hope that someday I'll be able to see you graduate. I also want to thank my professors, Wes and Laura from the theater department. I want to thank you for allowing me to chase my passion and providing me with the advice that I need in order to make those dreams come true. I want to thank my professor Dan from the broadcast journalism department, who has given me the strength and courage to fight for what I want. I know there have been multiple times where I have doubted myself, and you have filled me with that strength that I needed. So I also want to thank mis abuelos que han estado allí apoyándome en todo lo que hago. No sé qué haría sin ustedes. And I want to thank everyone who has been a part of this journey. Thank you.
I want to start off by saying thank you to Mom and Dad for the amazing support that you've given me throughout these last 5 years of undergrad. I would also like to thank my uncle, who, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to come up to this point in my life. And I'd also like to thank my siblings who've given me the best emotional support that I can get. There's a few other faculty that I like to thank, one of which is Yvette Velez. I want to thank you for everything from start to finish, who's been a mentor for me since day one. And I also would like to thank my advisor, Eric Dewar, for all of the advice that he's been able to give me over the last couple of years, and with all the support in my future career.
Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to thank my mom and my dad for all of their support and their encouragements. It has been a long journey for all of us. I would like to thank Mr. David and Miss David for their support, also and their encouragement, for backing me up since day one. Since I came here, it has been a long journey. And thank you to all my professors who have done a lot to me. Such a diverse university. Really loved it, and I hope you all the best.
I just want to say thank you to my parents. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to have accomplished everything I have these past 4 years. So to Mommy and Papi, didn't think I was going to cry. I love you, and gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. شكرا لكم.
Thank you.
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 Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
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 Gracias.